All right, what is going on, guys? MeeZoid here. Welcome back to another video, guys. I think this video is going to be more of a commentary video. You guys can probably see by the title. But before we get into that, guys, go ahead and leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel. We are obviously on my prison server, opblocks.com. You guys can actually redeem a free rank on the store. Link down below in the description. There'll probably be a clip on screen right now using the code ZOID. There's a limited amount of uses. It gets refreshed every time I upload a video. So go ahead, go use that right now. Let's get right into today's video. So before I actually get into the subject of today's video, I actually do want to go over some updates of the beacons and our servers and stuff like that. So obviously, servants only work when you're online. I was able to AFK for like a little bit, but then I kind of forgot as I got busy with other stuff. But we did manage to get like 50,000 tokens from our servants over the time I was AFKing. But our beacon generators, those work while you are offline. So in each of these, we have like 2,000 beacons, which is really, really good. You can see like 2,700 and all those. So now we have like 12,000 beacons. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the last guy right here. Okay, so now these are fully maxed out. That is helpful. And we also have 10,000 beacons, obviously, to use for enchants or stuff like that. And we do have 47,000 tokens. All right, obviously, we're at our P mine right now. So guys, to prestige our pickaxe, we actually need a lot of stuff. You can see right here, all enchants maxed out, 2.5 million total blocks mined, which we currently have 1.5 million, prestige 25, and then 1 prestige crystal. So to even see who has a prestige pickaxe at this point on the map, we do such top prestige. You can see there's only like a few people that have above 25 prestige. Yeah, you can see there's literally like 9 people, okay? Because this guy, I think, actually no, this guy's a dev, so I don't know if that counts. So yeah, literally like 9 people that have a prestige 2 pickaxe, maybe. So we're gonna try and get there. I really do want to get there. That'd be really great because we'd be one of the top 10 players on the server progressive wise on our pickaxe. So for maxed out enchants, we already have like a lot maxed out. We have our fortune completely maxed out. I don't think we have we have excavator as well. Right now we're working on luck, so I'm gonna go ahead and max this out. I think we actually did. We just maxed out on luck. We have 15,000 tokens left, so that is great. All right, we're gonna work on maxing out explosive next. That's gonna take a while. It's 50 levels, so yeah, it's definitely gonna be a lot longer than what that did. But yeah, okay, well, now this is our pickaxe right now. We've got excavator 25, luck 25, drill 6, laser 7, efficiency 56, fortune 100, explosive 24, jackhammer 21. So yeah, this is our pickaxe now. Oh my god, I am fast, bro. But yeah, anyways, guys, before we get into today's video, I just want to show you guys all off the stuff like this. In case you guys don't know or you don't play OP blocks, go ahead and log on right now, opblocks.com. These are super long maps. This is where I play prison, obviously. And wow, our pickaxe does look a lot better now. All right, guys, now that we've progressed everything we can, it is time to actually get into the commentary part of the video. But guys, be sure to go ahead and log on opblocks.com and let's get right into it. So I'm going to be talking about YouTube tips, and just my opinion about HCF YouTube and general YouTube stuff like that. But guys, I've made videos like this in the past. I'm going to be making, obviously, this is my most updated opinion now that it's been a little while. I know I made one a few months ago. I think it was almost like 8 months ago or something like that. And then I made one like a few years ago. So yeah, this is the most updated YouTube tips of MeeZoid. I guess I will let you guys know. So basically, if you guys are wanting to be a YouTuber, whether it's just HCF, general Minecraft, or just anything in general, there are 2 things that I believe are very important in order to succeed. So these 2 things I'm talking about is actually quality and consistency. If you've been around me for a while, you've probably known that I've emphasized this a lot when anyone ever asks for YouTube tips. Basically, it's that simple, really. If you just consistently upload quality content, then you're bound to grow, in my opinion. But the thing is, the difficulty comes in where people spend too much time on quality where they don't be consistent. So that's one downside. Or they're too consistent, like uploading every day, but it's just bad quality content. So you got to find the perfect mix where you can upload consistently and upload quality content to be able to grow on YouTube. And just in my opinion, like if you're doing exactly that, uploading quality content consistently, then there's almost no chance that you won't grow eventually. Yeah, sure, it takes a little bit longer to start off, but once you get noticed and you start popping off, then you got to take advantage of that opportunity and continue to either accelerate your consistency while maintaining quality, or accelerate quality while maintaining consistency. So that might sound pretty simple, but it is a lot more difficult than just what is being said. Obviously, I started YouTube with no consistent schedule. It was pretty, the renders, okay, the only thing that was quality was probably the renders. The editing, like the quality of the cuts and stuff like that, it didn't really take into account watch time, viewer retention, or anything like that, which these are skills you'll learn as you progress through YouTube. But yeah, that is very important, quality and consistency, and it is difficult to find a good mix between the 2, so you just got to work on that. But yeah, I just want to say it now, like YouTube, it's a game where you learn over time. You cannot do it perfectly right away. There honestly is no perfect way to do it, especially depending on what niche you're in. Obviously, I'm an HCF, or I guess 1.7, 1.8 Minecraft, Java server, stuff like that. So I'm just gonna assume that there's some of you out there that want to be HCF YouTubers like myself. Obviously, I play other game modes, but my main game mode will always be HCF. I don't ever plan on leaving it for like mainstream Minecraft or anything like that. That's why, HCF is just a game mode I love and I've been around for years and years. So HCF is a little bit harder to grow in. Again, I still believe consistency and quality, those remain prominent in and growing and stuff like that. But the main thing about HCF growing, obviously, since it's a smaller community, it's not like you're going to be recommended to mainstream Minecraft unless you make some weird video, like, you know, the pet rating video that got recommended to mainstream Minecraft viewers. So a lot of people saw that weren't actually from HCF. But other than that, if you're in HCF, you're probably going to be watched by HCF people. So the thing that's most important in my opinion is the actual how unique you are. Okay, so when I started YouTube, I was unique because I was very young, but I was still pretty good at the game, and I also clicked 6 CPS. I think a lot of you guys actually remember that. I've definitely a bunch of people probably like still comment to these days like, where's the 6 CPS? So yeah, I had a very unique style of videos. I had 6 CPS. I had a loud keyboard, like a clicky keyboard, mechanical keyboard, and yeah, it was pretty fun to watch. Obviously, since I was young, maybe I appealed to a younger audience, like people that were near my age wanted to watch me and stuff like that. But that was pretty good. But what really took me to the next level was finding something unique in my content, not just unique for myself, but unique in my content, and that was base rating. So back then, literally like nobody base rated. There's only a few people that ever did it, and it was like very little, like it wasn't consistent at all. So when I went to Viper, like way back with me and Chase, or Ziggy, as you guys probably know him, we started base rating. I guess it was invis rating, like literally invis potions, going into the base, waiting for like 30 minutes, then killing everyone. That was back when HCF was, you know, big bases, 1 month maps, stuff like that. So it's a lot different nowadays. You can't really do invis rating too much. Like I've done it before, but now it's more like base rating where you just run into intentional trappers and stuff like that. But my point is that like you got to find a way to stay unique on top of your content and yourself. So obviously your personality is always going to keep you unique. You're never going to be the same as anyone else. But when it comes to content, that is something you can actually control your uniqueness in. So I've definitely seen some people remain unique in their content through their editing style. For example, Varsity, I know he has a very unique editing style. I don't know too many people who over edit their videos, or not like over edit, but you know what I mean, like actually edit you know, memes in there, funny sound effects, stuff like that. Other than Varsity, I think I could be wrong if I'm missing someone, but he's the one that stands out to me most often. And then it comes to like my style of videos, where it's just basically simple, either storyline, chronological series of basically just base rating or like series ideas, stuff like that. What I have been noticing is that a lot of people have been using series ideas that other people have been using like in the same time period. I don't think this is really a bad thing or anything like that. I'm gonna take the 150 beacons, I think. But yeah, anyways, I don't think it's a bad thing, because yeah, it could help you like get out there to other audiences. Like for example, if I started the gift card series, I'm sure you guys have seen a bunch of other people do them recently, and I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, because their audiences are probably could be coming from my videos or something like that, or vice versa. So it is good for collaboration and you know, growing. But something that I do notice is that if you find something new, like your own niche, and you capitalize off that, that'll be far more rewarding. Like for example, Hate recently started doing challenge videos, and he kind of overtook that game on HCF, and he applied it to HCF, which no one else was really doing, and he did grow tremendously off of that. Obviously, you need some sort of backing to be able to capitalize off like new series and stuff like that, but that is something to keep in mind. I've seen a lot of YouTubers say that they can't come up with ideas, but really, if you sit down for 30 minutes with like no distractions at all, no internet, or you don't have to say no internet, but basically like no cell phone, no music, anything like that, and you just think for 30 minutes straight, you will definitely come up with video ideas. That is actually what I do every now and then. I have like a 3-page long document of video ideas that have not been done on HCF before, and if you want to be like, you know, grow on HCF YouTube, I would definitely recommend just sitting down, getting a bunch of video ideas, and just banging them out when you can. Another thing I'd recommend for growing in HCF, like I said, it's more of a tight-knit community, so it's a little bit harder to grow like just by suggested videos. So something that does matter is actually networking. Being around certain people does help you grow, obviously. Like for example, I started off in Pain Train, which is Painful PvP's faction. He was like the #1 YouTuber back then, alongside Marcel and Alex, and that did give me my first 1,000 subs, and then I wasn't really in Pain Train anymore, and then I kind of did everything on my own with the whole base rating and Viper stuff like that. So yeah, I got that little boost right there, which definitely helped me, and definitely would help anyone else if they have a like marketing or connections like that, which is definitely helpful. But yeah, if your concern of like not starting YouTube is because you don't have a group to play with or anything like that, don't worry. Like dude, a lot of my videos recently have been like solo clips. You guys have noticed that either I'm with Hate or I'm solo, and I know a lot of my ideas, like a normal player can't do like the gift card series. I mean, like they could do gift card series, but not like the super big ones, unless it's on their own server, something like that. So yeah, I do understand there are limitations here and there, but guys, there are always ways to be unique. You just got to find it, and you just got to stay consistent and quality with it. But guys, I do want to emphasize, as I just mentioned quality, that render settings are very, very important. You definitely want to make your game look super nice and viewable. You can see right here, dude, I know a lot of YouTubers have smooth lighting off. You guys got to turn this on, okay? Because smooth lighting makes it like just look so much better. When people don't have it on, it makes the game look like low quality and not enjoyable to watch. And then, you know, just uploading in like 1440p or 4K with like high FPS or smooth FPS resolutions is definitely helpful, because it just makes it enjoyable to watch, like pleasing to the eyes. So if you combine like all these elements I'm talking about, uniqueness, whether it's in personality as well as content, quality, consistency, and just all that on top of like the networking and being nice to people and stuff like that, you are bound to grow in HCF, in my opinion. You just got to stay consistent. It is very hard to get started sometimes, and you don't want to get demotivated by views. Obviously, what matters is not the views. You got to have a purpose, and your purpose is just enjoying uploading content, obviously. Because if you have some sort of alternate goal, until you reach that goal, like of either views or money or something like that, if you're not reaching that goal, you're just going to continuously get demotivated, and you're probably not going to want to continue. So you got to make your goal that is something that is always achievable, and the goal should be just uploading a video, and then you get that done, you just keep on going. So yeah, I started off like uploading inconsistently, like I said, and then I started uploading I think every other day when I started taking it seriously, when I was growing on Viper for base rating or invis rating back in the day. And then eventually in the summer, when I had more time, I upped my game and went to daily uploads, and it super helped. I know a lot of people are against daily uploads because they think that it's going to lower their average view per video, and while that may be true, it will not lower your total monthly views. Like, I've been double uploading a ton this month, which is not just single uploading every day, which is what I'm suggesting, but double uploading. You may think that, oh, that's going to affect your upload on the day when you double upload, but if you look at my social blade, like my monthly views are up. Like I had I think over 1 million views last month, and that's because I was double uploading. Even though the individual views may have been lower than it was in the previous month, the total views is way higher, and when the total views is higher, that means you're getting more viewers, more watch time, and when you have more watch time, you get recommended better, and when you get recommended better, you find new audiences and new viewers that will subscribe to you, and you'll just grow your audience naturally. So in my opinion, if you can daily upload, 100% do it, as long as you're maintaining quality, because it will definitely help you. Even if you get lower views per video, you will get higher views per like month or total, which means you will definitely grow faster. But yeah, as much as I'm suggesting daily uploads, only do it if you know you can maintain the same quality or better quality, because guys, it is very tough to daily upload. Like you have to record every day. I mean, unless you pre-record, but you have to record, upload, post like every single day. It takes up a ton of time. It's hard to balance it on top of a social life or on top of school. So you just got to be aware of that. Usually there's something you have to sacrifice in there. For me, it was just like I was just focusing on school and this, like for my entire high school, and that's kind of how I got to where I am today, and I don't regret it at all. Obviously there's some things that I missed, like I definitely missed out on a lot of high school memories, but I think it was worth it in the end, because you know I'm at a great position and I like where I'm at. So yeah, it's the best thing I can suggest is if you can do it and you want to do it, then you can do it and you should do it. But if you don't want to sacrifice something like that, just stick to what you can do, what's realistic for you, and it'll still pay off. So there's like so much to this YouTube tip stuff that, guys, if you like have a specific question, please comment down below. I definitely am having a hard time thinking of like every single scenario that I want to explain. So I'm going to move on from YouTube in specific and kind of move to just general career choices, in my opinion, and stuff like that. I just like to say that, you know, what I do is I would always want to follow what you're happy with, because I know a lot of people, they're probably told by their families that they got to go to college or something like that. And, you know, I've always been against that in a way. Like, even though I tried in school and I was always planning on going to college, I obviously, if you guys know me, I did not go, and I'm not going to go. And that was a choice that I made and I'm happy with. And I guess the choice kind of came from, I knew I'd never be happy like working like a computer science job behind a desk or anything like that. I've always wanted to actually do what I wanted to do. So when it comes to making decisions about what you want to do in life, guys, I always want to suggest that you do what makes you happy, because there's like this quote that I know about. If you work a job, or I guess if you're doing something that you hate doing, just to continue doing what you hate doing. So for example, if you're working a job that you hate, you're making money so that you can continue living, and then you just continue doing what you hate. So it's kind of like a cycle of just making yourself miserable. So that's what I'm saying. You know, it's obviously a drastic example, but you guys got to do what makes you happy. That's always my favorite priority to do. And yeah, sorry guys, I'm kind of like not too good at commentating. I'm like focusing on mining as well as just thinking things in my head at the same time. But yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. Focus on what makes you happy. In my opinion, that's always been my focus. And yeah, all I know is that you can never go wrong following what you like, because, you know, if you're doing what you like for so long, then you'll never get tired of it. You'll love to continue doing it. And if you're truly passionate about something, then you will make efforts to, you know, improve what you're doing, you know, make use of what you're doing. For example, like I was always passionate about making videos, and that's definitely a significant factor of how I've gotten so far today in the HF community and stuff like that. Thing that I would definitely suggest, if you're already doing something in your life that you think you could be doing long term without college, for example, for me it was like YouTube, but if there's something that you're doing, like maybe like drop shipping, something like that you can do long term, I would suggest that you take a gap year, and during that gap year you just fully focus on that one thing. Because if you're fully focusing, that means you have no other distractions like school, or just like I guess basically just school. You won't have school as a distraction, so you'll be able to see your full potential if you were to be focusing on it full time. So For me, I never really planned on taking a gap year. I was just not going to go, but it kind of was a gap year for me. During that gap year, I made like so much progress that it was like a dramatic increase from when I was in school that I knew I could do this long term and like, you know, keep it up for as long as I could. Guys, I think I've talked about a lot, so I do want to wrap this up. I know like I went all over the place. It wasn't really too organized, so I apologize about that. So I'll just give a quick summary. Guys, if you want to focus on YouTube, whether it's mainstream Minecraft or HCF, you got to focus on consistency and quality. This is completely my opinion. It's not like a, you know, it's not like giving rules of YouTube or anything like that. This is all just my opinion from my experience on YouTube these past like 5 years. When it comes to working at something, either a dream, a project, or just a job, make sure you are enjoying what you're doing, or otherwise you will end up just continuously working and making yourself more miserable, in my opinion again. And you know, don't be afraid to take risks. Failure is what leads to success. There's never success without failure eventually. And yeah, just follow what you want to do. If you do YouTube, good luck, best of luck to you, and I hope I can answer some questions down below in the comments if you guys have any. Obviously I went all over the place, so I don't know if I addressed everything completely, but I think this video's gotten long enough to the point where I can end it. So guys, leave a like down below if you enjoyed, if I helped at all, and you know, if you are like taking my information and you're getting some use out of it, maybe go into like a document, type in, just start filling out like some notes for yourself, like what can make you unique, how can you work on your own quality, how can you work on your own consistency, what's a unique schedule, is there something unique you can do either in HCF, in Minecraft, or in whatever game mode you're trying to upload that can make you stand out amongst other people and, you know, help yourself grow. And then see, is there anyone that you know that could help you network out, or if you can like try and get some help from other people. So all right guys, now that the commentary is over, go ahead and leave a like down below. Be sure to subscribe and hop on OP Blocks, guys. opblocks.com. I know I said I'm going to be recruiting some people for my gang and for my plot. I still plan on doing that, and I think I might have done a giveaway last episode. I'm not too sure, but if I did, there will be the winners down below in the comments. That's usually how I do it nowadays. But yeah guys, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys later. Peace out.